Okay, finally we had a nice run. This rod, we put it out yesterday, so it was out for about 24 hours now. We've been here a couple of days. It's now 3 days fishing wise, and this is the first proper run. We had one on Carl's rod which got stuck, but I couldn't say it was a proper run. So let's hope it's a nice fish. This one is far out, it's about 350 meters out. Okay, it looks like I've put a left-hand rod right here in front of the reeds. And I think it's on top of this line. I can't feel it yet. Yeah, you can lift it up. Johan's going to help me quickly. Now the whole thing when you hook a fish is not to get overexcited. You want to see what the fish is going to do, and you want to adapt to that and use what he's doing to your advantage to land that fish. There's a lot of snags in this water. So it doesn't help waiting too long or how can I put it, faffing around with the fish. You need to bring it quick as possible. But in the first couple of minutes you'll realize the size of the fish. I reckon this fish is between 7 and maybe 10 kilos, we'll see. There's nice weight, but the burst feels like a lighter fish. Now there's a snag here in the water. It's a pole with a tie on, which I'm not 100% sure where it is, but I've been told about it. That's another challenge. Oh, what's that? Oh, no. It's coming this way. Small fish. 6, 7. And she gave a real worthy fight. Beautiful little fish, except for the gash on the other side, and it's always difficult to determine what did that. It got hurt somewhere and it's slightly infected. Now I've got some quarter carp care in my bag. We'll go fish that and put a bit on there. We use it for the mouth as well. 6.5 kilos. It's a 15-pounder. Baby fish, but like we said, better than nothing at this stage. Got what carp looks like. Little bit of a mark here at the back fin as well. Not much damage on the mouth, and you can see the thin lips the carp's got here. Now you'll find in dams with a much harder bottom, like Tsanin, they've got much thicker lips working the bottom for food. So in this dam obviously there's a lot more salt, softer bottom, and for that reason the thin lips. Look at that. Oh, it's a horrible gash. Thank you, youngster. Standing here with Carl Jordan, the designer and developer of the Camo 360 from Camo Dev. Now he's going to take some of his rods out quickly, and he's quite the expert already at Rietvlei with these bait boats. Now Carl, thank you first for coming onto our show and letting us use the boats. We've been using it for a while. So, and it definitely at this dam, I mean, it's difficult to fish this dam without a bait boat.
Yes, definitely. It gives you a big advantage in the sense that you can actually reach further distance you can never cast. The island is right there behind us, the biggest and the only nice feature in Rietvlei. So it's very nice to get to the bait boat and actually angle around a bit of the island.
And on that, the Camo 360 has got an 800 meter range.
Yes, 800 meters plus.
Sure.
I haven't done the 1000 meters supposed to do. I've seen 825 live. But I'm too scared, I'm honest. But
Yeah, I'm
800
going to be
meters,
honest as well. I haven't tried it. I'm
400 meters with the bait boat is ample.
because then your boat's gone, you can't fish
You
anymore.
can't
So,
see whatever else.
and then we took the rangefinder, and the island's at 275.
275,
That's
yes.
currently where you're fishing.
Yes,
Okay.
right in front of the island and a bit to the right of that.
And out of our experience, the advantage of the Camo 360, and this is what makes it so unique, Carl, is besides its stability and its speed, unbelievable speed if you see this machine move, the unique feeder system he's got on this boat. You can put 1.6 to 1.8 kilos of wet feed particles on this, and just by pushing the button it will spread it in a radius of 8 meters. Am I
8
right?
meters from the boat, yes, 16 meters in total. Yes.
Now, that is one of the main objectives we try our specimen anglers off a little rubber duck, is to spread it like that with your hand, which is quite a challenge. Now, this is mechanical, and probably I don't think we can get it right with our hands the way this is doing it, and it's produced a lot of big fish here.
Yes, it has. Not 100% sure, but out of the 7 biggest fish in Rietvlei's history, as far as we know, 4 has been caught with the Camo. The Camo's been in the market for 2 years. So there's definitely something coming up, yeah.
And it's become
Hopefully 60 soon.
it's become quite the talked about boat.
Yeah.
It seems like everyone, it's in high demand, and like you mentioned earlier today, you can't keep up with the orders,
No,
which is
can't,
great news.
unfortunately, or fortunately, I can't.
So yeah, guys, if you can get your hands on one of them, absolutely a must-have. But let's, without further ado, let's get a fish on the line.
Right.
Now how's that? 280 meters there and back in under 3 minutes. Coral, it doesn't get easier and better than that.
It helps even if you have a rubber duck, place like Doornderij. Take out the feed with your rubber duck, whatever, and to top up the feed. Much quicker than a rubber duck, but there's always place for both. So.
Yeah, the rubber duck, obviously if the fish gets stuck or you get stuck, that helps a little.
Yes,
but
definitely.
at a dam like this, I think it's
don't have a
essential
choice.
because most of your spots are probably 200 meters where you guys
Exactly.
get fish.
And this dam is not, you're not allowed to do a rubber duck or dinghy or boat whatsoever. So
Yeah.
you want to create a feeding area, it's the only way to go.
Very slow take, nothing serious. It didn't take a lot of drag. Slowly picked up a swinger, and it feels like a much better fish. It's important to take your time, see what the fish is going to do, and make your decisions based on that. I'm going to give it some line. It feels like it got stuck into something. Hopefully it can swim out. Swimming. Let's hope it's not lines. Now that's one of the challenges here at Rietvlei. I free spooled the fish a bit and it came out of that snag. It actually felt horrible. It felt like it snapped something. Small fish. Plain tiger. Now, what we've explained is you put your one hand in the back with that fin, the other hand you slide underneath. She gives you a chance. And put that front fin between your two fingers. That will give you the best possible grip to hold the fish for a photo. If you want to weigh the fish, make sure you weigh it with a weigh sling. It's made for that. And that's part of the safety equipment we refer to. The essentials, basically, your unhooking mat, the safety net, which is your landing net with the right mesh, and then to carry the fish to the scale and actually weigh it, you need a proper weigh sling, and make sure everything's wet when handling it. The weigh sling is also nice to actually release the fish. In fact, I'm quickly just going to put a bit of quarter carp care on these infected areas and help the fish a bit. It's got a bad gash on the other side. Sure. There we go. A little bit in the back, yeah. Okay, now I estimate this fish between 9 and 10 kilos. Let's hope I'm out with a kilo. Just over 10. No, it's 9 kilos, as expected. Well, they're getting bigger, which is not a bad thing. Now, with the proper wasting, it's quite simple. You let it lie in the water to revive a bit, should it be necessary. Just open the side of where its head is, lift it up a bit, and wait for it to swim away by itself. Gonna just give her a wiggle, there we go. There she swims away. They're getting bigger.